up and good morning. Transformative Tuesday is upon us once again. Woo! As always, I'm Dennis R. Holder, Mr. Motivation, the CEO of Herald of Hope Books and Inspirations. And yes, I'm coming to you with some words of encouragement, some food for thought, something to encourage and inspire each and every one of us as we decide to do what? Come on, transform into our next best selves. Here we are, blessed with another Tuesday. Thank God for Tuesday. Hey, as we stand in this August, smack dab in the middle of the third quarter, we have been going over, we have been adopting the motto of the Herald of Hope Books and Inspiration, the symbol of the double X is stacked. Where there's a will, there's a way. Hey, somebody don't hear me this morning. I said, where there's a will, there's a way. That has been the motto. That has been our mantra for this month. And each and every Tuesday that I come to you, we're going to talk about quotes that feed this, that stir and cultivate the seed of where there's a will, there's a way. And this Tuesday will be no different. As always, I'm coming to us with something that stirred, that is spoken to my spirit, and I pray it speaks to the essence of yours. Our quote for today simply states that we don't know what we can't do. Hey, somebody didn't hear me this morning. You don't know. I don't know what we can't do. Dennis, what you saying to me this morning? What I'm coming to each and every one of you saying on this Tuesday morning is to remind you that we don't know what we can't do. In this point of the third quarter, it is so easy to look back and look at the first part of the year and say, man, I was met with so much challenge, so much difficulty, so much opposition. I lost some loved ones. I ran into some challenges on my job. My career ended. On and on and on. We can look at all these tough situations. We can look at all these circumstances that didn't seem to work in our favor, that can seem to be working against us, if you will. But what I need you to remember, what I need you to focus on is that I need you not to get weary, and well doing. Because where there's a will, there's a way. You don't know what you can't do. What I need you to understand, I need you to view your past circumstances, your past mistakes, the past dark times of your life that you experienced in the earlier part of this year and prior to that. I need you to look at them with wisdom and perspective. Oh, wisdom and perspective. Dennis, what you talking about this morning? I need you to have the wisdom to realize that it taught you something about yourself. The harder times showed you who you were when your back was against the wall. The strength that you possess, the resolve, the depth of character that you were more than capable of producing when the life seems to come against you at all sides and every side that you turn around on. That's the wisdom I need you to take from it. Perspective is, I need you to realize that, hey, not only you didn't just stumble through it, you didn't just happen to get through it, you survived. You overcome. You rose above the situation. And guess what? Lord willing, you're going to continue to do the same thing. So stop looking back with this discouraged heart, this discouraged mindset. Because what I want to tell you is, come on, I need somebody to look around. Examine this situation. Yes, it was hard, but you're still here. Oh, yes, I lost in this situation, but guess what? I'm still standing. Hey, I found myself chasing obligations, situations, and opposition that seem to get in my way at every turn, but yet still I stand. Still I go forward. I need you to realize that where there's a will, there's a way. You don't know what you can't do. Hey, I'm talking to you this morning. I don't know who I'm reaching out to. My spirit is encouraging this person. Whoever it is, you need to hear this morning. You don't know what you can't do. But I need you to look back over it with wisdom and perspective, because that wisdom and that perspective, that greater understanding of yourself is going to do what? Allow you to transform into your next best self. Because now that you look back with a greater perspective and a wisdom, now you give yourself the opportunity to stand. What I'm telling you to do is to stand in your present. Stay focused with your mindset on what you want to see progress in your life. Because what you focus on, what you set your goals toward, what seeds you cultivate in your life is what's going to multiply in your life. So if you're sitting down, woe is me, I never catch a break. Things never work out for me. I never get a chance. Nobody likes me. On and on and on. You hear these seeds you planting. Well, if you want to multiply despair, if you want to multiply doubt, you want to multiply fear, lucky you see, let me know how that harvest turns out for you. Because last time I checked, nobody wants to come to a pity party. But if you want to plant the seeds of faith, you want to plant the seeds of hope, you want to plant the seeds of patience. People don't mind coming to that because they see progress. They see hope. They see possibility. And I need you to stand in all of that. Stand in the possibility of who you're capable of becoming, not who you've been, not what you've experienced. You are not, let me say this to you again, you are not, let me make this clear for you, you are not what you have been through. Thank God we don't look like what we have been through. You are more than that. You are the greater possibilities of tomorrow. You are the promise of the covenant that God has with each and every one of us. You are more than a conqueror. I need you to rise up today and realize that you don't know what you can't do. As you stand in this, as you stand in the presence of the greater possibilities of what you can do, you give yourself a foundation to stand up. In this foundation, we can elevate and look across and see a greater destiny, a greater possibilities of what things that can come for us. What I'm saying to us on this Transformative Tuesday is I need you to recall something. Think about this. Just put this in perspective for you. Dennis, make it plain for me. You know I always will. Think about a baby. Think about a little baby. When you see them start to go through the process of transition, they go from their cute little phase of just rolling and laying in one position, they get to where they can roll. Then where they can crawl. Then where they're standing, and then if you don't watch out, they'll start walking on you. Hey! Then it's what that's got to do with anything. What I'm telling you is I need you to do the same thing. I need you to be willing to crawl. What am I saying to a dentist? I'm not getting on the ground and crawl the hole. You better be willing to crawl, because sometimes you will have some struggle. Hey, sometimes you will have some situations that you just can't stand and face. So I need you to crawl, fight your way through it, but keep pushing and going forward. Never stopping, never ceasing, never giving up on yourself. Crawl through the situation and raise your expectations for yourself, because now you give yourself the possibility to progress forward. You give yourself the momentum to continue to go forward, because when the opportunity presents itself, guess what you're going to do? Hey, guess what you're going to do? You're going to stand up. You're going to stand there because you reminded yourself, I was created on purpose, with purpose, and for purpose. I am here for a reason and not just a season. This third quarter will not define me. Last quarter won't define me. The seasons and the quarters before that won't define me, because guess what? I'm going to crawl. I'm going to progress forward. I'm not going to give in to the temptation of stopping, of being weary and well-doing, because I'm better than that, and I won't let these situations and circumstances define me. Because next, now that you're able to stand, hey, you're like the great Dr. Maya Angelou said, and still I rise. No matter what comes against you, you rise up. You stand up. You face it. You look it in the eye and say, I'm not backing down. I'm not going back to crawling. I will crawl if I have to. But now that I know I possess within me the possibility, the power, hey, to rise up and stand, I'm going to stand my ground and face it. I'm going to look it in the eye and go forward, because I know greater things will come for me. I hadn't crawled through and battled through the challenges of life to just go back to stand on one knee, to stay down, and to just lose sight of the greater possibilities of what I can see before me. I need you to stand. You crawled a little bit, you struggled. Now I need you to stand and know that you're stronger, that you're better, that you're more resilient, more focused, and more capable than you've ever been in your life. But now that you've given yourself the ability, now that you know how to struggle and to crawl and to go through the muck and the mire of the harshness of life, now that you know how to stand despite the circumstances and situations because you're more resilient, now it's time to walk. Hey, walk into your destiny. Hey, walk into your future. Hey, walk into the greater possibilities of your life. Because guess what? Guess what? Facebook family, you don't know what you can't do. I need you to accept that challenge head on. Open your mind, open your heart to the greater possibilities. And guess what? Hey, each and every one of you, be blessed.